our round called Scenes We'd Like to See. This is for everyone, if you can all make your way over there to the performance area. I call out ideas for scenarios we'd love to see, and the performers come in with their suggestions. OK, here we go. Things a new pope shouldn't say in his first public speech.
What a f***ing view. I'd like to thank my wife.
I only wish that Hitler could have been alive to see this moment.
Look at the tits on that nun.
So if you're all ready, here we go with the very first of these. Bad ways to start a party political broadcast.
My fellow paedophiles.
Death to the West.
Let me tell you what the voices in my head are telling me.
The first subject tonight is things a Wimbledon commentator would never say.
Well, there is Sharapova, and I'm sure, like me, you long to have those long, moist Russian legs wrapped around your face.
Is it just me, or are they just hitting it back and forth?
All this grunting is giving me the horn.
In the women's game, why does the pretty one always lose to the moose? Goal!
Now, that one must be a man.
Unlikely lines for the Queen to include in her annual message.
Some of my best friends are black.
Have you been involved in an accident that wasn't your fault?
Ashton Schneeselhans, mein Gurkenführer!
The Queen is brought to you by Power Jam.
Charles, you'll have to prise my crown out of my cold, dead hand.
I'm a killer. Queen!
The wrong thing to say on your first day in the army.
You guys look great.
When they said it was going to be just like the movies, I didn't realise they meant Brokeback Mountain.
This room's great. Where are the rest of you sleeping?
I beg your pardon. Drop and give me 20, please. You will get nothing by shouting.
This is just one weekend a month, right?
The next topic is, some pointers for Sven here, possibly, bad things for the England manager to be caught saying.
Can you just explain the offside rule again to me?
Wayne Rooney may be ugly, but when he holds me in his arms, I feel safe.
I want you to go out there and give it your best for the full 60 minutes.
I'll just name the side I think can win the World Cup. It's Brazil.
Cliffhanger lines from a political soap opera.
The irony won't be lost on you here, President Schwarzenegger. I'm from the future, and I'm here to stop you from destroying the world.
We've had drunkards, we've had rent boys. What could be worse? What have you done? Shagged a goat addicted to heroin?
I'm sorry I missed your vote on sustainable agriculture. I'm afraid I was busy sleeping with your wife.
OK. The first subject is bad things to say at Prime Minister's question time.
Prime Minister, could you look interested while I bring up some boring shit about my constituency?
Can I ask the Prime Minister, are you paying too much for car insurance?
Could I ask the Prime Minister, when are you going to retire, you bastard?
Unlikely things to hear at the Oscars.
Unfortunately, King Kong can't be with us tonight, but...
Thank you. I wasn't even in that one.
Thank you. This will be on eBay tomorrow morning.
I'd like to thank the person who cast me as a blind, autistic, Parkinson's disease-ridden newt for making this award almost inevitable.
Here we go. The first subject is unlikely things for a Winter Olympics commentator to say.
And now the 4 words that no ice dancer ever wants to hear. Release the polar bear.
The upturned bobsleigh providing a fitting coffin.
What you don't want to hear in an NHS hospital.
The face transplant's gone well. I think you look better as a black man.
I've come to take your blood sample.
Now, you're sure you had legs when you came in?
The next topic is commercials that never made it to air.
My bank became a wine bar. To be honest, I quite like it.
The Indonesian children who made these trainers know that if they miss a single stitch, their family will be beaten with sticks. That's how we can guarantee you quality.
Accident at work? Look where you're going, you dozy bastard.
Dry skin, itchy, flaking scalp. You disgust me.
First subject is what you don't want to hear a Prime Minister say.
Gordon, I've discovered how to make myself immortal. Get me an 18-inch knife and a hand grenade. I'm sorting this Iraq shit out.
Oh, Mr. President, you're hurting me.
Unsettling things to hear from the cockpit of a plane.
Thank God we're flying. I'm too pissed to drive.
We're about to experience a little bit of turbulence and then a lot of falling.
This is the captain speaking. We're out at the moment. Please leave a message after the tone.
Don't panic. Just think of it as landing more vertically than normal.
If you look out over the right wing, you'll see the burning remains of the left wing.
Our next topic is bad Valentine cards to receive.
I can't wait to feel your flesh next to mine again. Love, Mum. I love you. Please send this letter on to 10 other people.
What not to say on receiving a Winter Olympics medal.
This is great. I didn't even realise it was a sport.
I'd like to thank my mother for providing my urine sample. Whoops!
Improbable things for Osama bin Laden to say in his tapes.
This is ridiculous. It must be your turn to hide.
What do you think? Lose the beard?
Anyway, that's enough talk from me. It's 5 to 6 and it's time for Al-Qaeda's non-stop music marathon. Less talk, more music. Here's David Bowie with China Girl.
Stop! You're recording over my wedding video. So, who could live in a cave like this?
Hello, Google Maps.
Unlikely things for a TV announcer to say.
For those of you of a nervous disposition, you may be disturbed to know that your television is off and I'm speaking to you from inside your own head.
And next on Channel 5, a sensitive documentary entitled The Boy Who Looked Like a Baboon's Arse.
You may be interested to know I am completely naked and playing with myself.